Hello, it's Jeta, and today I'm going to be finally sharing with you the last part of the cleaning series. So this video is more of a redoing my room, kind of almost room transformation, you could call it, because I decided to change my bookshelf, which you can kind of see in the background, and I ended up adding quite a few things to my room, redecorating some things, and I'm so happy with how it's turned out now. But yeah, the reason why this video is so delayed is because I ended up getting sick with a kind of flu-y cold, which my sisters gave to me. It wasn't COVID, but it was not fun, and it took me nearly 2 weeks to fully recover, so that obviously delayed the editing. And then we got a kitten, which was so surreal to think about, and Miffy was just the most adorable cat. He was so clever and so incredible, and I will show you some videos and clips of him, but sadly he passed away after 3 weeks of having him. There was something internally wrong with him from birth, and he was just too small. He was really struggling to gain weight, and the vet said that there was nothing that they could do, and there was nothing that we could do either. But I think he had a lot of fun with us while he was here, and Miffy brought so much to our family. He taught us so much, he taught me so much, and it was really sad to see him go, and I was devastated. So that happened, and then also I was also working on my grade 6 piano exam, which by the time this goes up I will have finished, so that's really good. So hopefully I will be back to posting much more regularly once I've done that. So I'm really sorry about the lack of content, but as you can see, I had a lot going on. So yes, here we are now. Unfortunately the video was filmed in such little chunks because of all the disruptions, which means that it's really confusing to watch, which is why I decided I'm just going to narrate everything and insert the clips as we go along. So the first thing I needed to do was go to IKEA to obviously get everything that I needed to get. The priority was to purchase a bedside table because I got rid of my old one, which was kind of also my bookshelf, and gave it to my sisters because they needed it. And I didn't need that much storage space. I kind of needed more bookshelf space and less storage space. So it just made sense for them to take that shelf and me to get a new bookshelf with potentially more space for books. So we headed over to IKEA, and I went with my dad, and we got a couple other things as well. So I'm going to insert the vlog now of our first trip to IKEA. We ended up having to go a second time for various reasons, but this is just our first trip to IKEA.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You came right out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday.
We found the trolley, but it's like the smaller version, and I kind of want the bigger one. Okay, so they didn't actually have the bedside table I wanted to get, so I'm going to get the same one that my sister got. You'll see it, and maybe there's a picture here. I'll show you. fresh air. We are done. We ended up getting basically everything we needed, so we're getting in the car now. Oh my god, the sky is so pretty. Yeah. So we are home now. Thank you for coming along with me on my on our little IKEA trip. I will pick you back up when I actually start redoing my room, and yeah, I'm really excited actually, especially for the little book trolley cart and the shelves, which I didn't buy in IKEA. I bought them from a different company online. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some clips which I find so funny looking back on, but whilst in IKEA, I was obviously vlogging in public for a couple of the things, and I was getting really scared and nervous every time that someone walked past, and occasionally someone saw me, and I'm going to share these. We can go to the Anyway, as you can see, I am not the best public vlogger, but the next morning I started to build the bedside table and the book cart trolley, and I did it all by myself. I was determined not to ask for help. It was actually a little bit harder than I thought it was because the IKEA manuals are quite vague, and occasionally, well, several times I made mistakes and I had to like redo things, but nonetheless I got it done. I've got all of the stuff now and my room is looking like so messy. Down here I've got all the stuff from my bedside table before that obviously now doesn't have a place, and over there I've got all my books lined up. I actually did end up giving away some books to my sisters, so now they have my Naughtiest Girl collection and also the children's classics collection, just because it was more for my sister's age anyway, and so it just made more sense if they had those books. So I have less books anyway, plus I'm getting rid of the GCSE textbooks. So I might actually have too much bookshelf space now, but that's okay because I know that I will accumulate more books over the years. The first thing I want to do is start making the stuff. So I'm actually going to start with a little trolley cart that I bought from IKEA, which is going to serve as like extra book space. It's right down here and it is beautiful. It's in a lovely like green grey colour. Look at it. Oh my goodness. It is beautiful. I'm done. This has actually been really difficult. I really underestimated how long it would take and how difficult it would be. And I promise I'm not stupid, but the amount of mistakes I made is ridiculous. Like, they're really small things, but the instructions are not the best. I'm not gonna lie, they're a bit vague. So, beautiful drawers, all done. The only thing now is I need to get on with this stuff and actually put it in and organise it. In the bottom drawer, I'm going to put all my YouTube things, like my tripod and whatever. And then up here, it's just like miscellaneous bits and hairbands and things like that. Look how red my hands are. That was very painful. Okay, so it's a bit later now, and basically I changed my mind. I didn't really like how it looked. It just stuck out too much. It was just too big. So I decided to basically give it to my sister because she wanted to get the same one. So we're going to return the other one and then get the bedside table I originally wanted, but just go to a different IKEA to get it. So now my sister has it here. That's her bedside table, and it looks really good on her room because her bed is a bit more pulled out, so it doesn't stick out as much. So yeah, all that building for basically nothing.
No, for me.
So yeah, I've got this, but it's fine. So in the meantime, after the first IKEA trip, the shelves from online arrived, and my dad put them up for me, and then I put all the books on the wall, and I'm so happy with how like aesthetic and beautiful the shelves look. And I also organised a little book trolley cart, and I'm so happy with how they look. So then a few days later, after sorting out the books, me and my dad headed to IKEA again, this time to pick up the original bedside table that I wanted, just from a different IKEA who had it in stock, and we returned the unopened bedside table. I just gave the one I built to my sister. So then I built the bedside table the next day and also put up some prints on my wall, and yeah, just continued redecorating. I can't get over the shelves just there, like they look so cool. Anyway, so the first thing I got is this plant. It's like a hanging plant. It is unfortunately very, very much fake. I wanted to get a hanging plant for my bookshelf. I'm going to put it over there, here, on the second shelf so it can hang and just add a bit of greenery. But why did I buy a fake one? Well, first of all, because I'm not a great plant mum. I had a lot of cacti and they all slowly shriveled up and died. Partly because I probably should have watered them a lot more, but I think the main reason was just the lack of sunlight in this room. It just never really gets direct sunlight. It's always just light, but not properly light. It's really annoying, but it means that plants really struggle to survive, and the only plants that seem to be alive are the ones that are right by the window. And I wanted to put one on my bookshelf, but that's like way too far away from the window. If this was real, it would die within a week. So I was like, you know, let's just get a fake one. And I've called it Ophelia. And then I also got this little, just basic white pot to put it in, so we love Ophelia. And then I got another fake plant. Okay, so I saw this and I just couldn't not get it. This lovely fake sunflower. Those are the plants I got. And then the last thing that I got from IKEA is obviously the bedside table, which I'm going to build now. I did actually get another thing last time I went, which I didn't show you. But I got these frames, these white frames, because I'm going to be putting some prints in them. And I will show you the prints later when I actually do them. But yes, now I think I'm going to build the bedside table. So yeah, wish me luck. The last one took me so long to do, and then I didn't even use it, which was really annoying. But this time I'm hopefully I will be more skilled and equipped. Okay, so I actually decided to move the trolley. So the bedside table is here now. I moved the trolley away and put it over here. I think it looks a lot better than where it was here. The reason why I had to move it is because the door just wouldn't open. So It just didn't make sense to put it there, but it's looking really good. Oh, I found a name for the sunflower. She's called Marilla from Anne with an E. My sister Val actually came up with the name, so thank you to her. I'm going to show you the prints though, because they are really nice. These prints were actually a present from my sisters for my birthday, for my 16th birthday, and I am in love with them. So these are the prints. There's 3 of them. The third one's already in the frame. So these are book pages from Harry Potter, and it's from the chapter which is the story of the Deathly Hallows. I'm going to frame all 3 of them, and I think I'm going to put them up on that wall above my bed. So they are actually from an Etsy seller called The British Book Art, and I found her on Instagram, The British Book Reader, and I follow her there. She just posts really wholesome content on there, and I found her work through there, so I would really recommend her prints. She has loads of different ones. These are just the ones that I've been looking at for ages, and then my sisters knew that I was looking at these and got them for my birthday, which is so nice of them. But yeah, I'm gonna put these up now. So after doing all that, the last thing I need to do is just the finishing touches. I ended up going to a charity bookshop and picked up some postcards. I would definitely recommend, if you want to get some really nice vintage postcards, go to a charity shop. They have loads and they are quite often quite cheap. So then I used these postcards as well as many other kind of scrapbooking materials to decorate the wall above my desk. So I will just quickly insert a clip of me putting those up. The last thing that I did for my room is my family went to a home base and we went plant shopping. So we needed some plants and flowers for the balcony in the living room, and then we also got some plants for my balcony because the ones that were there were quite dead, and we really needed some new ones. So my mum really kindly sorted those out for me, and I'm really happy with how they look now. That is everything that I did for my room, and now I will show you the kind of final room tour reveal. So yes, that is it for my room. I haven't really done much to redo it or change it up in years, and I'm so happy with how it looks. It just feels so much more like me. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I will see you soon, hopefully, for some more content. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!